Dani and myself often prescribe banded seated work as part of our rehab process and sometimes as part of our motor and pattern learning. Dani here has a band, of course, around the knees, and we're doing some abduction work. And after that, we'll do a little bit of sit to stand. The EMG is attached to her posterior fibres of her gluteus medius and her gluteus maximus, upper fibres. So you're seeing what Dani is prescribing here. Here's some basic abductions, some clams, and then some sit to stand. As you'll see on the EMG, this produces different results from different parts of the glute complex. This is especially important in hip rehab, even probably lower back rehab most of the time too. We're putting these things together because you can't really separate hips and backs very easily because they are so connected. So let's have a look at what the lead readings show you when you perform the different parts of the movement. As you can see, Dani's doing some abductions now coming up. There's the resting number, and now we're into action. And you can see the left side of the readout, which is the gluteus medius, is leading the gluteus maximus. So we can see that the banding produces gluteus medius work. Fantastic for hip health, naturally. So gluteus medius is dominating in the abduction work here, even though Glute Max does some work. But by adding in hip extension and standing, you can see that suddenly the Glute Max EMG starts to lead because we're adding in hip extension. So it's really great to do these exercises will keep your hips nice and healthy at work. Banding your abduction works your glute med, and sit to stand especially helps your Glute Max. Two important things you should do in rehab.